What's good, gamers? It's your boy Stevie Blunder giving you the hot, creamy, steamy, piping news as it comes onto your face and in your mouth, dripping down your chin as Konami tells you to swallow, bitch. You've got a new set to buy. There's a new Banlist coming no later than September 1st, and you've got to buy it now. Alright, so more or less, this is going to be my perspective on a Banlist that Konami would make. This is not like something that I believe a Banlist would be made in like terms of like game balance or anything. Like in that case, just like fucking ban like 40 cards, because at that point, like we've got to do something like that if we want the game to be like enjoyable and fun to play. But if I were told by Konami, hey, you have a bunch of product that we need to sell, like Phantom Rage, like Legendary Duelist Raw, like Dragons, shit like that, and they told me that you could have to ban cards to sort of push the new sets, and like this is how I would do it, more or less, if I worked for Konami in this sort of sense. So I'm gonna do this all in one take, so it's gonna look awkward. Number one thing, ban list. We're gonna ban Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron, I feel, is sort of Konami's like stopgap measure to sort of be like, okay, we hear you of like complaining about Synchron bullshit, but we're not gonna really hit it. Like Halka Firebrax is still gonna be a thing. Like Link Cross combos, Auroradon, like that's all gonna be super meta. Also, hashtag MBT did Auroradon. It was him. He was the one who made that combo. Did you know that? But yeah, I think Jet Synchron is more or less just gonna be the. It's more or less just the bullshit enabler for just like bad decks to do things and for good decks to be even better. True King of all Calamities is gonna be the next one. This is the one I feel a lot less confident about they're gonna hit, but it's sort of just like one of those like old cards was like Konami just sort of wants to just like move it out of the way. Like fucking Beatrice is on the ban list at like 1. Like it was good. Like yeah, like Foolish Burial as a quick effect is like fucking insane. But like what are you making Beatrice in outside of like BA or DDD if you're fucking Duncan or some shit like that. Like there are a lot of cards on the ban list that are just like old that don't really need to be on the ban list. I think that True King of all Calamities is like an old card that does need to be on the ban list. Like, I think it's sort of just hit that like time where it's just like, all right, Halka Firebrax is a 1.5 card VFD that draws 2. I guess we should ban it now. And finally, the last card that I think they should ban is going to be Martial Metal Marcher. It's sort of like another stopgap measure in sort of like preventing Synchron combos from being like the bee's fucking knees of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and like combo enablers and all that shit, but I really don't think that they're gonna let Synchron get away with like Synchron combos just get away with just Jet Synchron getting banned, because definitely that's not like the only thing that's gonna happen, because like Infernoble's still gonna abuse shit with Genba, like Eldritch Synchron is still gonna, I don't know, they're gonna probably play like Deskbot 003 or some shit, or like righty and lefty driver. I have misprints of those. It's pretty cool. Alright, limited list, Bardiche. Phantom Rage is coming out. They've got PK stuff. Bardiche is going to come out. It's going to be fucking broken in Dragon Link. It's just Dragon Link. Or like PK Fire. Like maybe that. But Bardiche and Dragon Link is going to be insane. But gotta sell Phantom Rage product. Like 2 Fiendish Chains that are searchable. Dual Fog Blades. Insane. Now, this one is going to sound really weird. Either MX Saber Invoker or Broad Bowl. Let me explain. So, the reason I think MX Saber Invoker is going to come back is because, one, maybe they're just sort of preparing for XX Sabers, like X Saber / XX Saber support from the Create a Card project, and they're going to be like, alright, we really think that like fan hype is going to be really good for this, so I think releasing this is going to like boost up like fan engagement even more, and sort of like give value to older products. And we already saw that with cards like Gotham's Emergency Call being like $40 for the dual terminal rare. And yeah, also, Tri-Brigade support. I don't really know what other Winged Beast support is like on the ban list, but like Beast Warrior is very, very good. Like, it's insane. Like, they might like limit Tenki, like in some fantasy land, but I highly doubt that. Like, MX Saber grabs it grabs the Beast Warrior, some of the Tri-Brigade Centaur, like pitch, mill, do things. It's going to be insane. Broad Bull is sort of like the same thing, because they're not going to bring back 2 at once. There's going to be a bit too overkill. They're probably going to like use 1 to like test it and be like, alright, we're going to slowly introduce it, and like We're gonna see if this tempo control deck that was tier 0 for about a year is still good today, and it will be. Like, it definitely will be. Like, Broad Bull just does everything for the deck. Like, we're all, like, memeing about, like, Rat being a 1-card Clops, but, like, Broad Bull is, like, Clops, Dryden, and, like, some other shit. It's gonna be insane. Semi-limited list is gonna be Infernity Launcher, because new Infernity support. I feel like this is a card that's gonna be more tentatively rolled out. It's probably gonna stay at 1, but I would put it to 2 if I worked at Konami, of course. It's a really powerful card, yeah, but gotta make Infernities playable somehow. Emergency Teleport, gotta push Datascape somehow. This is another card that's sort of like tentative about, like same with Infernity Launcher. I would definitely try and keep it at like 1 or 2, like probably just like bounce between those. And finally, Dryden, because we gotta push Tri-Brigade Zodiac somehow. Gotta push that Beast Warrior support. God damn, the Lunalights teach them nothing. And finally, the unlimited card is gonna be like, we all know it's coming. Infernity Archfiend. Infernity Archfiend is just ultimately gonna be one of the best cards. It is the best card in Infernity. What am I saying? But it's just gonna be so loopable, especially with the new counter trap. Like, it's a solemn strike that you can activate from your hand. It's fucking broken. And I really think that Infernity is going to be just like overhauled when it comes to pushing. They're not going to ban anything like relevant. Outside of like those minor cards, they're not going to ban like Smoke Grenade. They're not going to ban like Isolde or like Halka Fyrax or like Lane Cross or Auroradon. They're not going to do anything with that. Some like maybe things that they might just like bring off the ban list just for fun, like maybe like Pantheism, maybe Tour Guide, maybe Widow Anchor, maybe like Final Countdown, maybe like Omega or like Trishula or like Hyper Librarian. Hyper Librarian's still on the list. It's so dumb. Like synchro boards with like Junk Speeder are not even that good. Like even an Adamancipator or like Jet Synchron combos, like Hyper Librarian is like Borolo Draw 4. It's not amazing unless you're playing like Synchron Altergeist, in which I'm saying, what the fuck are you doing? But more or less, yeah, this is gonna be the ban list from what I would tell. I am going to be in like maybe tomorrow night, assuming I'm not depressed because I failed my driving test, which I have in about 12 hours, that I'm gonna try and post my own personal like ban list, which I think will like overall improve the state of the metagame and like make it like a 12 deck and make it like a 4 to 5 deck format. Like sort of similar to like Toss format, Thunder, Orcus, Sky Striker, Salamangreat. But like I said earlier, if I were Konami and I were to make a ban list for, you know, the company overall, like game instead of like game health, like this is the sort of ban list I would make. Remember, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, follow on my Twitter and Twitch. I've got a lot of stuff going on in terms of like college, but I know I honestly have no excuse for why I haven't been uploading. But I'm trying to keeping these sort of things uploaded regularly. I've been streaming a lot more, so be sure to check me out at twitch.tv/StevieBlunder_. My first account got banned because I was honey pop speedrunning, and I was broadcasting attempts on Twitch, and honey pop's banned over there. So yeah, that's why it's all on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.